Man, oh man, let's tap in. Let's talk about it. What's going on, everybody? How everybody doing, man? It's Temperature Check Tuesdays, man. It's Temperature Check Tuesdays. Y'all know how this go. Yeah, I'm a couple minutes behind today. I get that. I get that. And I was trying to work out some last minute things. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? It was some circumstances came up that were out of my control and fines. So that's what kind of put the delay on. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me, man. I appreciate everybody in the chat. If you know the rule for any of my lives, man, you gotta make the thumbs up equal as amount of people as we got in the chat. So I see a couple of y'all in here, man. Make sure the thumbs up is going, man. I appreciate y'all rocking with me. I know a lot of y'all was in super excited to see Fonz. I know I was excited to interview him. Hell, but unfortunately, he had a family emergency come up last minute, and he wasn't able to make it. And we got to understand that at the end of the day, these is people. These is people with lives. You know what I'm saying? He has a mother, he has a father. You know what I'm saying? He might have siblings, he might have kids. You don't know what's going on in that man's life. So I'm not about to hold no grudge about it. He was doing his thing, though. I can tell you he was hype about the interview. That's for sure. He was promoing. He was retweeting. He was talking about it. We was going back and forth, talking about things we wanted to touch on. And it was going to be a dope interview. So, unfortunately, like I said, some unforeseen circumstances came up. We're not able to rock out today. But this is what we are going to do. Instead, man, we're gonna sit here and talk about some of these battles coming up for NOME, man. Obviously, night of main events, NOME 11. We got a whole weekend. First of all, is battle rap taking over y'all entire weekend like it is completely taking over mine? Because my weekends be shot. Honest to God, like if it's a battle rap event, expect me to watch the entire thing and then have to do a live recap. Now, I rock with y'all, so I don't mind doing it. But all I'm saying is it's a lot. It's a lot that's going on, man. But we got 10 battles on this card. NOME has 10 battles. So what are y'all? Let me know in the comment section. I see a couple of y'all out there. I appreciate the thumbs up. If you haven't thumbs up the video before, make sure that you do so. Give me some of your thoughts and opinions about this card. Are y'all still as mad about this NOME card as y'all were when it was first released? Because I heard a lot of griping. A lot of y'all were griping about the battle, the names on the card, the amount of battles. If it was me, I didn't know it was a weekend thing. I was like, I'm about to do 10 battles in a day. Y'all was gonna have to start at like 7 in the morning. I wasn't with all of that. But what do y'all think about the card? What are some of the best battles y'all are looking forward to? What do you think? What do you think is gonna be upset of the night, battle of the night, and performance of the night? Let's talk about it, man. We kicking it. It's Temperature Check Tuesdays. We kicking it. Oh, just so you know, I will absolutely have Hitman Hollow on my show again. I will absolutely have ARP on my show again when the time is right. We got to let's focus on the URL right now. And when the time is right, we definitely gonna give RBE their flowers because them boys is working over here. And Queen of the Ring got some fire coming up, and they got Panic Room 5 coming up this Saturday. If you don't have the Caffeine app and you're not watching URL, definitely tap in with Queen of the Ring, tap in with Debo, Babs, and Vade. They got a fire card. That Panic Room 5, it is on pay-per-view. Definitely tap in with that. It's a fire card, man. A super fire card. But I'm gonna kind of run down the battles, and we're gonna kind of talk about it. Hey, make sure I'm cool with the comments. Like the comment section up. Y'all got something y'all want to talk about? I'm here for it, man. I'm here for y'all. I could have just stayed away. And ran from it, right? But I'm here, man. We here. We working, man. We working out here. Check the Temperature Tuesdays. Y'all know how it go. Whether it be something happening when the interview don't go through, whether it be internet glitching during the interview, we still gonna rock out. Regardless, we still gonna rock out. So, man, let's talk about it. T-Rex versus Easy to Block Captain. Now, I'm a strong believer that T-Rex has not been good in a number of years. And I'm talking like 4, 5. Like I can't, someone would really have to educate me and tell me the last time T-Rex has had a solid 3-round performance. But what I do like about T-Rex, and I kind of learned this from the Hitman versus Cassidy, I kind of learned it. It was a transfer of energy. in the Hitman Holla and the Cassidy face-off. If you've been keeping up with what's been going on at Cassidy's warehouse of battle rap, whatever that is, if you're keeping up with that, and Hip Hop is Real has been doing a phenomenal job dropping content after content, they chopping up the stuff they're recording and they getting it out as quickly as they can. Watch the back and forth between T-Rex and Easy the Block Captain. Watch the back and forth. What's up, Bumpy? What's up, my brother? Hey, man, if y'all not checking out Bumpy Bars, man, he's another young blogger that I rock with. Definitely go check him out, man. He got a lot of good content, a lot of great energy. And he you know what I'm saying? He definitely one of the voices of the West, man. So I ain't gonna, he got the energy. I'll just say that, man. That's my G. So shout out to Bumpy Bars for sure. But when we're talking about T-Rex and Easy the Block Captain, now the back and forth that we've been seeing during this Hip Hop is Real footage, it's getting intense, man. It's getting intense. It's getting intense, and it's getting intense fast. But we know this about T-Rex. We know this about T-Rex. He's a face-off GOAT. If you could do a Mount Rushmore just for face-offs alone, he is a face-off GOAT. We know it. He knows it. But what you gonna do after that? That's where I come in. What you gonna do after that? You can win the face-off. Clearly, it was clear that Easy the Black Captain was turned all the way up on T-Rex. Clearly, they said something or they did something to get under his skin. We cool with that. But my question is, T-Rex, what you gonna do when you got a rap? Forget Cassidy not gonna be on stage to help you. Mook can't rap. Mook can't do. What's up? What's up? Shout out Bars and Brunch, man. Shout out to the team, man. Definitely shout out to Bars and Brunch. Hey, I appreciate y'all letting us rock on y'all platform, man. If y'all don't know, I've been rocking with Colo, rocking with my man Weed and Battles. We've been on Bars and Brunch. They've been letting us we hijacked the stream and we got busy on that thing. So I definitely appreciate them rocking with me. Appreciate the love and support. But back to this Easy to Block versus T-Rex. The transfer energy. So in the Cassidy versus Hitman, we saw the transfer in energy. A lot of y'all said in the battle rap community that Hitman Holla was the one that was emotional. Hitman Holla looked like the one that was unprofessional. I mean, I beg to differ, but let the past be the past. Same thing kind of happened in this back and forth with Easy to Block and T-Rex. If you look, T-Rex might be hot, but he not on 10. Easy to Block Captain is definitely on 10. He is absolutely on 10 in that Hip Hop is Real. He came out with anytime you come out with a prediction, say you're going to kill someone, you would never beat them, you will make sure they never get booked again. When you create a narrative like that, I can take it for what it's worth. I know you just promoting a battle. I think you're doing a great job. However, some people are going to take them words literally and say, if you do not clearly wash a T-Rex, if you do not 30, if you do not body a T-Rex, then you lost. Clear as day. Then you lost. What is there to talk about? What is there to talk about? Easy to Block Captain. Like, I hope you realize that you are now the hunted, my G. Your standard level was here, but you've been able to, raise the bar, raise that bar. But now you actually have to meet that. And you are not the underdog. You were the underdog against T-Top. You were the underdog against Danny. You were the underdog against Cortez. Now what you gonna do when you in the driver's seat? Now you're not just passenger looking out the side view mirror, looking for somebody in your blind spot. Now you got the driver's seat. And I gotta see what you're gonna do with it, man. I'm definitely interested. I'm definitely a lot more interested in this battle than I previously was. Again, the promotion is gonna be A1, but why they waited so long for the promotion and the rollout of it all, I don't know. But I'll tell you who I think is set to make a very big splash on NOME. I'm not saying he's gonna win this battle. I'm saying I like the energy that he brings on his interviews. I'm saying I like his star power, his potential star power. And what I'm saying is he wow strong. Hey, if y'all have not watched Champion and got the opportunity to hear Lou Castro speak, and give his opinion on certain topics in battle rap, you are clearly you're selling yourself short. You're selling yourself short, and you're selling him short. That's somebody. This is what I want y'all to do. Do me this favor, all y'all. When y'all get on y'all Twitter, man, at Luke Castro. That's who I want. I want to interview Luke Castro. This second year, I want to interview Luke Castro. I definitely want to interview Luke Castro. He, I think, is about to be a superstar. I honestly think that. From his interview qualities, from his energy, from his humbleness, it's a cocky humbleness. It's very interesting. He totes the line very well, extremely well, and he's funny and charismatic on stage. I mean, not on stage, but he's funny and charismatic in his interviews. On stage, he got a lot to prove. But the one thing I like about him, he knows it. It's so many people in battle rap that from time to time they get a little bit delusional about who they are and where they sit on the tiers in battle rap. He understands where he's at. He understands that he did lose to DNA, but he learned a lesson. He did the 2-on-2 with K-Shine, arguably one of the best 2-on-2s of all time. And he learned a lesson. So now you got him learning from two of the most consistent battle rappers in battle rap period, in K-Shine, in the DNA. He's using those experiences and he's elevating his performance. But the guy he going against in Mike P, that's going to be a different type of energy. But if you asking me, this is one of my potential battle of the nights. And for Mike P, this is why I say Mike P might be super scary. Like, even scarier than what he was against Real Sick. Mike P is a new dad. Yes, I said it. Mike P is a new father. And anyone who is a first-time father or a first-time parent, you know, them first couple of weeks, you don't want to leave that baby side. You don't want to leave that little mama. You don't want to leave little mama. You don't want to do that. So if you coming outside, if I got to leave the house, oh, it's for a reason. And I'm going to make it worth my while. That's what I'm saying. Mike P is scary just from that regard. Not to mention, he's hearing the whispers. He's seeing the tweets. He follows more than 7 people now. He's seen the tweets. He has seen the tweets. A lot of people saying that he lost to Real Sick. A lot of people not happy about this card. Let's not act like what Mike P doesn't do isn't intensified on that NOME stage. Don't forget, he battled Twerk. And this wasn't the Twerk of 2019, 2018. This was that young Twerk. This was the Twerk that was hungry, that had 3 rounds, allegedly. He beat that Twerk. We saw what he did to Saga, and Saga was on a run. Saga was on a run before he got to Mike P. Mike P sent him back. He ain't been the same since. Saga has not been the same person since he battled Mike P consistently. Not on URL. That's right, Peter. Hey, shout out Peter Lewis. He said Mike P is an angle master. I agree with that. He said great battle with Daylight. I agree with, bruh. I am telling you, this Mike P versus Luke Castro, think about the energy, the performance. Think about the amount of energy that is going to be exuded on that stage. Come on, man. We're getting the best of the best. NOME this year, I almost want to go out and say NOME this year might be a top 3 NOME before it even happens. Y'all may not like it because y'all wanted to see the big names. Me personally, I didn't want to see the big names. I had no desire in seeing let's see, an A-Verb. I didn't have any desire to see an A-Verb. Why? It wasn't because I think A-Verb is trash. I don't think he's committed to battle rap anymore. So I didn't want to see him. I didn't want to see a Sue Surf. For what? Sue Surf said he was coming back to battle rap. How many people cared? Honestly. I'll wait. How many people honestly cared that Sue Surf said he was coming back to battle rap because the big stages was coming back? My point exactly. My point exactly. That's what I'm saying, bro. So I don't understand. See, this is my problem. Have y'all ever seen the movie The Replacements with Keanu Reeves? If you haven't, go watch that movie. It's a great movie, especially when using this analogy. When it comes to this particular NOME, y'all are treating them like, how do I say this? The Replacements. So this is what happened in the movie Replacements. This was a football-based movie. So you got like the NFL, their star players go on strike for the team. The entire team goes on strike. So they get replacement players to finish off the season. Now, the team was losing. They didn't have a chance to make the playoffs, or so they thought, before getting them replacement players. They get the replacement players. Obviously, it's a movie. The team gels, the team forms over a series of failed attempts. They end up winning. They get to the week before the playoffs. Matter of fact, the after the game, immediately after the game, that they were able to win to get them into the playoffs. Keanu Reeves, who is the star quarterback for this replacement team, he's the replacement quarterback, is told that the star quarterback from the original team is now across the picket line. He's jumped the fence for the playoff game. That's what y'all want to see. We have really got to see these new era battlers showcase their talent on the biggest of stages consistently since last March. So this is over a year of consistent battles. Have you seen Real Sick choke? Have you seen the Kid Chaos choke? Have you seen the Luke Castro choke? Have you seen an Easy to Block Captain choke? This is what I'm saying. So give me the blue collar replacement players. I'll watch them because they might not have the cachet. They might not have a profile of an Averb, of a, you know what I'm saying, of a upper excellence type of battle rapper, but the effort is there. The effort is there always. You might not like the material, and I'm cool with that. Say that. You cannot like their material, but what you cannot do is negate the fact that they are giving 150% while we sit here and get a round and a third from somebody who's making 15, 20,000 a battle. And that's not me pocket watching, but y'all know they throw out these numbers all the time. Don't look at me like that. Don't look at me like that. You know they throw these numbers out all the time. So all I'm doing is just regurgitating the information I've heard. But shout out to Greg Williams in the chat. Hey, man, you know it's all love, bro. He said, do you know what battle is on which days? Bruh, that was one of the main reasons I was trying to talk to Fonzie, trying to figure out when are you battling. I mean, looking at it, man, you would have to believe that Rum Nitty and Geechee Gotti is one night, Tay Rock and Chilla is another night. After that, though, I mean, truly, I think it's a toss-up. I think what we need to watch for is tomorrow night. You know, tomorrow night on Prime, URL Prime Time, 7:30 p.m., I think, on Caffeine. I think that's where we're going to find out a lot of information. I think that is where exactly we're going to find out a lot of information. But I'm going to tell you, let's talk about a battle that I didn't want to see. That I don't even know. Like, I understand why the battle happened, but I don't understand why the battle is happening. Tay Rock versus Chilla. Why, Tay Rock? Why? Why are you doing this? Hey, I agree with you. I agree with you, Miss T. I agree with you. You can't deny the work ethic. But Tay Rock, why are you battling Chilla? You and Shotgun Suge, I need to talk to both of y'all. Because it seems to be like both of y'all are on this same type of mindset. Y'all have the same type of philosophy in y'all head right now. Shotgun Suge wants to battle all the pins. He ain't won a battle yet, but he wants to continue battling all the pins. Rock, I love you. You on my Mount Rushmore for battle rap. Don't get it confused. You are on my personal Mount Rushmore. However, my brother, we not about to act like you out here smoking stuff in these battles as of late. Since the last NOME, let's rewind. Let's take it. We got a little time. You know what I'm saying? Follow me. We got a little time. Daylight, best rock. Everyone agrees, arguably the best rock, you know what I'm saying, battle rap community has ever seen. He lost. Think about that. You've given your best effort. We're telling you, we've never seen you perform like this. We've never seen you have bars like this. We've never seen you have this type of energy. You have a type of aura around you when you battling. Only to lose that particular battle. Not one, not 2 rounds. All 3 rounds. It's a fact. That is a fact. Then you get Murder Mook, a grudge match. A grudge match. An in-game type of boss. A Mount Rushmore solidified. Like, when we talk about Mount Rushmore, it's 2 names that you normally hear. If you don't hear one, if you don't hear both, you definitely hear one or the other. One will be Loaded Lux, the other will be Mook. But usually you hear both of them together. I got you losing that battle, Rock. I got you losing that battle. Then you beat Averb. You beat my guy Averb. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the crib. I'm from St. Louis, so it's 314 all day. It's St. Louis all day. You beat Averb. But ask me how many times I've watched that battle back. Ask me how many times I watched that battle and I said, I'm satisfied. It wasn't that. We're not going to brag about that battle. Nothing from that battle is going to go on your highlight reel. That was a garbage battle. That was not a good battle. Then we get Kings versus Queens 2. Kings versus Queens 2. And you have official. Hey, let's get a couple thumbs up. Hey, y'all. Hey, can I get a couple more thumbs up? It's a couple more people in here. Can I get the thumbs up to equal the amount of people in the chat? That's all I'm asking. But then you battle official. Now, the problem with my battle, with you battling official, is official has you as a GOAT in her eyes. And I don't think you have official as a GOAT in your eyes. So you battle official. What happened? You lost. Yeah, you had a 3rd round that went viral. That ain't impressive to the battle rap community. That went viral because the overarching community had never heard bars like that. They had never heard that line of disrespect before. But if you are a true fan of battle rap, you've heard that before. You've heard somebody being called upside down. Like, and I'll be honest with you, I thought it was lazy. I thought that 3rd round was lazy. All you did was you looked at everything in your house and was like, you upside down measuring tape body. You upside down mouse pad looking body. You blue ballpoint pen looking body. What? You upside down hard drive looking body. That's not impressive to me. You really looked around your house and said, I'm gonna turn everything upside down and I'm gonna write about it. And it's about to be fire. Stop it. Stop it now. You could have not thought that you wrote that 3rd round and really thought you was gonna beat somebody with it. Come on, bro. That's not it. That's not it. And so this is why I think this is a bad. So last 4 battles, he's 1-3. He is 1-3 in his last 4 battles. Clear, no debates. Even the Averb, it's not a win. Like, it's a win on the app, but that's not a battle that he can draw to make an argument on why he should be on somebody's Mount Rushmore. It ain't that. I know it ain't that. I know for a fact it ain't that, bro. Chilla Jones. Now, if you don't know, I had Chilla on my channel a couple weeks ago. Definitely go back and watch that if you haven't, because he talks about this battle with Tay-Rock, if you didn't know. Chilla Jones last year did the same thing that he's doing right now. Where did he end up? On 3. Where Where did Chilla end up? He did the same thing last year, and at the end of the year, where did he end up? Champion of the year. Bro, Chilla has a plan. Chilla is a very calculated individual. He is very, very calculated. Remember, he battled Twerk early last year. Remember that? And then what happened? Didn't see him till the rooftop battle started happening. That was about 4 or 5 months in between, right? Okay, hang out with me. Follow me. This year, what did he do? Battled K-Shine. Let's not forget. Let's not act like that K-Shine battle did not happen, bro. We got to put more respect on Chilla's name because that is probably, is that not the biggest win of the year so far? A 30. Is Chilla Jones 30 of K-Shine the biggest win in battle rap in 2021? I might have to do a blog on that. I think it is. He has one battle, but a significant battle. A battle that means something. And he revealed in our interview what his whole plan is. It's to get active right around this time. So expect to see a lot more Chilla on these Born Legacies. He's going to get Kid Chaos. Kid Chaos and Chilla will go down in 2021. I can assure you. I can assure you of that. I promise you it will happen. I absolutely believe it. Unless somebody chokes, unless somebody like just stops battling, Chilla versus Kid Chaos will happen. So Chilla is about to make his run for champion of the year. And think about it. This is why it's dangerous, because I can make the argument this year, champion of the year might be the toughest year so far. You had O-Red win the first time, Geechee win twice in a row, and then Chilla winning this year. I can make the argument, bro, that this might, because when you think about champion of the year in 2021, you got Danny Myers, you got Geechee Gotti, you got Rum Nitty, you got A-Ward, you got Loso, you got a DNA. Hell, you got to put Coffee up there. You got to put Coffee up there. Got to put Coffee up there right now. Casey. It will. Like, it's a lot of names that could be talked about right now. That's what I need to do, man. After NOME, matter of fact, after the end of June, man, expect July, I'm going to drop my champion of the year top 20 list for the midway point. But I think this is a bad battle for Tay-Rock. I think Tay-Rock is completely outmatched in this competition, even with a crowd. The crowd ain't big enough. The crowd ain't big enough. He ain't going back to Irving Plaza. At least not with this battle. So if it's the same room they've been battling in, they just adding 50, 60, 70 more people, that's not enough to beat Chilla Pen. That will not be enough to beat Chilla's pen. Hey, I agree. Peter, I agree. If Coffee's able to beat Miss Hustle, she will have beaten T-Top. And Miss Hustle in the same back-to-back? Bruh. Women of the Year about to get tight too. Don't get it twisted. That's another one that's gonna get tight. What's another battle? So I'll tell you a battle right now that I am very interested to watch. Danny Myers versus Real Sick. What are we doing with that battle? Because I am on the record, and I will continue to remain on the record that battle for Danny Myers is high risk, low reward. That is a high risk, low reward battle for Danny Myers. Excuse me again. What does someone like Danny Myers get from beating a Real Sick? legacy-wise. Champion of the year, obviously great implications. But legacy-wise, what does Danny Myers beating Real Sick do at this current juncture? Not much. It don't do much. For Real Sick, and here's for Real Sick, he's been sitting. Real Sick was dangerous when he was active. And he's been sitting since Mike P. That's a long time for Real Sick. Or I'm sorry, was it the 2-on-2? Was it 2-on-2 before or after? Even if it was a 2-on-2, he's still been sitting for at least a month. 5-6 weeks. And this is a battle that Real Sick has probably thought about. But Danny Myers, have you thought about battling Real Sick? Think about that. You may have thought that you could possibly battle a Real Sick one day. He's probably had you on his list of battlers to battle for years. For years. And he is no slouch to the big stage. He battled over in London. And I'll be honest, he's getting better every single time he battles. He's elevating. And Danny, I'm not going to, your veteranship doesn't come to play in this battle either. That's another thing. Not when it pertains to this stage, because this is your first NOME card, which is crazy because no one's even talking about that. But this is Danny Myers' first NOME card. This is Real Sick's first NOME card. But you know what the difference is? The difference is Real Sick didn't just get done battling the shotgun shoot. The difference is Real Sick is not battling every week. Oh, but I know what we're saying. I know what the Bar Guy fans are saying. It's different this year. And I want to believe it's different. I do. Right now, for my 2021, if you were to put a gun to my head and ask me who is champion of the year right now, it would have to be Danny Myers, just off the sheer volume. But we know how this happens, bro. In the summertime, it get hot, tempers flare, and people that you don't normally think are aggressive are extra aggressive. And when that happens, sometimes those people that you may take lightly, they can sneak up on you and they chop you right off at the kneecaps. I think that's Real Sick has the ability to swing his sword, which is his pen, and chop Danny Myers off at the kneecaps. But the thing is, Danny Myers knows that. And Danny Myers is sitting here saying that he is only playing at about a 75% rate. Well, sir, I'm going to need you to pump up the volume for this one. We need to see you on probably you're going to need to be the best Danny Myers we have seen in 2021 in order to beat Real Sick. You got to be better than Shotgun Shook. You got to be better than Arsenal. You got to be better than the Drugs Battle, better than Kane. You got to be better than Enes. You have to be better than all those battles in this battle coming up this Saturday. Because I don't think Real Sick is going to be scared of the stage. I don't think he's going to be scared of the moment, sir. I think you are in for a dog fight. And you already know the good thing about this is, Danny Myers, you're not a heavy favorite. You're not a heavy favorite. You a favorite, but it ain't heavy. That's enough. He had a Kid Chaos. I appreciate you. Mr. Drippy King. So again, his workload has been immense, but it's always immense. So at what point in time do we stop saying it's not going to be the workload that's going to affect Danny Myers? I think I'll stop saying it when he completes an entire year and it's not the workload. Because whether it be June, whether it be October, this has happened in Danny Myers' career when it comes to champion of the year. He's been the people's champ 2-3 years in a row, but there's always some pitfall that he does not see or that he miscalculates that leads to him losing and ultimately losing champion of the year. So I agree, man. We definitely gonna see what he do come this weekend. It's gonna be very interesting to see what's going on this weekend. T-Top versus Swamp. I'm gonna be honest with you, people. This is probably the battle I am looking forward to the most because I have had a vested interest in this battle for probably 2 years. The moment when T-Top and Briz kind of ganged up on Swamp, I was extremely excited for this potential battle. And I was extremely excited because I like the authenticity of Swamp. I love the way that he is himself day in and day out. He rolls with the same people that he came in the game with. He has not changed. He has not shaken. He has not wavered from that. And I'm seeing him taking his lumps and learning his lessons. He lost to KCJ. You know what I'm saying? He lost to KCJ. Clear. She clearly beat him. What did he do? He came right back with Swave Sever. He came right back with Geechee with triple C's. He came right back to the Ultimate Turners and beat Jerry West, who's also on this card. He came back and he lost against Geechee Gotti, but it's a Geechee Gotti who arguably is the face of battle rap. Period. And so on the playback, it looks a little bit different. Now I had it way closer off the first watch, but I absolutely agree that on the playback, it was even closer. I believe with T-Top is a master angler. I know someone said that Mike P was a master angler earlier, but T-Top is a master angler. But here's my problem with T-Top. T-Top, my brother, Haymaker, all that good stuff. NWX, yes, sir. Sir, what happened when you battled B-Dot? What happened when you battled B-Dot? Oh no. What happened when you battled Easy the Block Captain? Oh wait. What happened when you battled Coffee? Oh, I got one more. What happened when you battled Jack Boy Man? Now, one thing is consistent. It's two things that are consistent throughout all four of those battles. T-Top is arguably battle of the night. All four battles, battle of the night. However, I also have him losing to B-Dot. I also have him losing to Easy to Block. I also have him losing to Coffee Brown. I also have him losing to Jack Boy Mang. So yes, battle of the night. Yes, top 10 battle rapper, top 3, top 2 angler, whatever. Can you put it together to beat Swamp? Now, obviously, a couple years ago when I was pushing and promoting for the Swamp versus T-Top, I was going with my heart. I can't lie. I want to see the underdog win. However, the whole underdog thing, I think it's starting to change. That whole narrative is starting to change a little bit. Swamp is getting better. We talked about Lou Castro learning from his lessons. Well, what about Swamp learning from his? I see Swamp getting better. I've seen Swamp adjust to what the people want in the 2-on-2 individually. I've seen that. His punches are becoming better. Freestyle and rebuttaling. I'm seeing that. I'm not going to be surprised if Swamp is able to pull this battle off. My only thing is, Swamp, you got to know, you're not going to have no fans in the audience, sir. You're going up against T-Top. He is a heavy favorite in this particular battle. Don't expect you to get the crowd. Don't expect that crowd to be rocking with you. Go in there like you on your A-verb-ish. Go in there like you A-verb and you making that East Coast trip for the first time. Go in there like that. Go in there like you did against that twerk battle. Go in there like that. Go in there like you did against Your Honor. Go in there like that. Gonna be all right, sir. Gonna be all right. But, and this is crazy because I'm actually interviewing him next week, Lord willing. Av, I've already interviewed Av. I got to get Av back on the show, by the way. And I appreciate y'all rocking with me for real. I definitely got to get Av on the show. But versus my interview for next Tuesday, Jay the Nightwing. This is another one of them Battle of the Night potentials. You getting an Av who battled Fonz, who battled with Fonz, had arguably one of the best 2-on-2s of all time. Now he getting Jay the Nightwing. Jay the Nightwing that beat Saga. Jay the Nightwing that beat the Twerk on his return. He beat Twerk on his return. That Jay the Nightwing. The Jay the Nightwing that has also improved every battle since the Ultimate Madness tournament. Throw away the 2-on-2. 2-on-2 wasn't it. We know that. He know that. We don't act like that didn't happen. It's an exhibition match. Jay the Nightwing, the narrator. I think this is going to be a fire battle. Why? Because even in my interview with Av, which I need to go back and check that out, even in that interview, he gives Jay the Nightwing his flowers. He talks about how dope he is and how he wanted to battle Jay the Nightwing. Av is known for making moments. He's known for making moments. And Av's biggest thing is, and why he has a gripe against the battle rap community right now, is he believes that every battle doesn't need a backstory. And I believe him. I roll with that. I rock with that ideology for sure. Every battle does not need to have a backstory. Him and Chess wasn't a backstory. Him and Chess was not a. Him and Fonz wasn't a backstory. I'm just saying. Av is one of the ones, and Jay the Nightwing is not someone to be taken lightly. He has a lot of versatility on that stage. He has a lot of versatility on that stage. I'm definitely looking forward to that one. A battle I don't know if people are necessarily looking forward to, but they should be. B-Dot versus DNA. Are y'all excited about that? I'm excited about that battle. Why am I excited about that battle? Because for two reasons. First reason, I think DNA wants champion of the year. Second reason, I know B-Dot wants champion of the year. That is why I'm excited for that. Short and to the point, bro. You're getting two of the best to have done it in 2020. Yeah, I got it. Everybody had B-Dot penciled in for champion of the year until he ran into Chilla Jones. I get it. I understand it. And then, I don't know, y'all might have had like some earwax built up in your ear, but some of y'all had B-Dot losing the shotgun should. I mean, I don't know how y'all did that, but, you know, preference, do your thing. I did not. But he's had to live with that narrative. Then, coming off of that, he does the 2-on-2 and loses in the 2-on-2. Think you're about to see a very, very dangerous B-Dot. And also, B-Dot is someone who doesn't necessarily like the crowd. He doesn't really want the crowd because he wants to show what his pen can do. And it's hard to show that if everyone is reacting off of every single line that he has. So I'm very interested in this battle. DNA, some people don't have you losing a round yet this year. I beg to differ, but I do have you 2-0 on the year thus far. Have you clearing Lou Castro? Have you beaten Geechee Gotti? B-Dot ain't neither one of them, though. Geechee Gotti is great. He don't write like a B-Dot. He don't have delivery and flow like a B-Dot. But DNA, you yourself are a chameleon. You yourself are almost like a liquid type substance. You can fit into whatever circumstance you need to be for that particular moment. Do you need to be bar heavy? You can be bar heavy. You need to be angle based? You can be angle based. Do you need to be performance driven? You can be performance driven. DNA, you are truly are a master of all. You are a master of all. I'm not about to sit here and say that. Say you're not. So the question is, does someone that's good at everything beat someone who is exceptional at a few things? And I don't know. That also has, for me personally, to be potential battle of the night. But we got two more battles to talk about. I think it's going to be too much conversation. So I think I had to believe that DNA and B Dot have the ability to capture an audience, man. We've seen B Dot be good in big battles. We've seen that. Traffic 3, LA Gas Ain't Cheap, Tay Rock. That was a big stage battle. He can do his thing. And DNA knows what he has to do to win. So I don't think if DNA thinks a conversation is gonna bore y'all, he won't do that. He won't do that. I do not believe that he'll do that. Absolutely not. You got to remember when he did the BET tournament, he was able to transition and present all the information that they would want and need to make a decision in order for him to win that money, right? And what he was saying on BET would not work in the battle rap community, and what he was saying in battle rap would not work on that BET stage. So he has the ability to entertain, man. We can't deny that. We can't deny that. But very interested to see that battle. JC versus Fonz. Now, this is obviously Fonz was unable to be here, but we're definitely gonna be redoing this interview. And I mean, depending on what he do this week, the interview might even be better next week if we, lock that joint in. So we'll definitely see. But I'm excited to see Fonz on the stage. I'm excited to see him against someone who is considered a puncher as well. Coming off of the 2-on-2, I think he has great momentum. JC has been sitting since the Nun battle. He has been sitting since the Nun battle. And you know who JC is, though. JC is another blue collar type worker. He's gonna bring that lunch pail day in and day out. He's gonna do his numbers. He's gonna say what he gotta say, and he's gonna go about his business. But I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like Fonz in this. First and foremost, Fonz is aggressive. We've seen Fonz bump Easy to Block Captain all the way to NOME from the Ultimate Madness 1, bump him all the way to a year ahead of time. He can make it look very interesting on camera. It can look a certain type of way when Fonz is barking on you and he got his hand pointed down at your forehead and stuff. It's very different. It is very different. Extremely different. Again, and I honestly think Fonz got a little bit of a chip on his shoulder. Now, I wanted to ask him about this, but I personally think he has a little bit of a chip on the shoulder because Ultimate Madness 1, he did win that. We act like he didn't, but he did. And he was the only person that called out their opponent, and he didn't get the opponent in a solo battle. And now he's a part of NWX. That's another thing. He's a part of NWX, and you know good and well NWX is going to show up and show out. You know that, bro. You absolutely know that. So I ain't saying he's sitting there getting help. We're not about to do that. However, if you think that he ain't sparring, you're crazy. If you think he ain't, asking K-Shine, that's what you get into these battle rap groups for. It's not just to hang out and party and socialize. It's really to increase your pen, to increase the versatility of your arsenal, of your weaponry. That's all I'm saying. JC ability to control Pack of Battle is going to be big in this. Now he's going to have to control it because here's the thing. Y'all remember Kid Chaos versus JC when they were going back and forth in between rounds? You're not going to be able to do that with Fonz. You're not going to be able to do that with Fonz. Fonz going to get you up out of there. Get on up out of there. You a $130. You too small for that. You too small. I think it's going to look a certain type of way. And I definitely feel like because I personally believe that Fonz is not getting enough credit for what he does, I think he's going to come make a statement. And what better place to do it but NOME? So I'm here for it, man. And the last battle on the card, Loso versus Jerry West. So I'm going to be honest with y'all. I rock with Jerry West. I honestly do. I love the run that he was on. Excuse me. Fine disappeared as part of his significance of his win not being acknowledged. I believe that. No, that's 100%. Peter, you are 1,000% correct, my G. I definitely believe it had a lot to do with us not seeing Fonz and him not being in the same place where easy to block captain would be, where real sick would be when you're talking about the leaders of this 2020 class. But Loso versus Jerry West. This is what I want to say. Loso is on a run. Now, whether you have him winning or losing against Chess, again, highly debatable battle, highly contested battle. What you can't say is that he is not out here giving us performance after performance after performance. He beat the inaugural Queen of the Ring Woman of the Year contender. He beat her. Cleared her. Made her look very normal that night. Very normal. He battled Chess, who was one of the most underrated pins in the game. Some people have him winning, some people have him losing. But what they do have is one of the best battles of 2021. Jerry West. You just got done battling Swamp. You just got done battling Arsenal not too long ago. Chilla, Rum, Geechee. You've done your numbers. You've learned a lot. But I don't think you got enough, my G. I do not think you got enough to beat Loso. Not right now. Loso can do too much, bro. He's another one. He can be whatever he needs to be for that moment. If you think about the Vixen, he was barking on Vixen. Why? Because Vixen barks on her opponents. So he had to match that energy. With Chess is a little bit more laid back. Not saying he ain't, you know what I'm saying, the person who's going to bark on you, because he definitely is, but his delivery is not as aggressive and abrasive. But Loso is able to match that, and he's going to do the same thing. I think he's going to show levels again. He got a big battle coming up after this that he better be getting ready for. That's on Bullpen, because he's main eventing. He's main eventing that one, and I'm going to be there. Loso versus Miss Hustle. Oh, yeah, I'm in the room. I'm in the building. Absolutely in the building for that. But again, like I said, man, I think it's going to be a fire card. Oh, we didn't even talk about the 100K battle, huh? Rum Nitty versus Geechee Gotti for $100,000. Potential champion of the year implications heavily in this battle. Every effing bar. That's the name of their team. We get it. We know it. $100,000. Am I my brother's keeper? Yes, I am. And give him one to the head. Bruh. For $100,000? Now, if it was me, and it was my homie, what I would do, 25-25. We'll battle for the 50. Everybody got to eat, B. But they said, no, we're pushing all the chips in the middle. We about to have it out for $100,000. I'm not mad at that philosophy, especially if you think you can win. I'm definitely not mad at that philosophy. But who will win? We're going for consistency. You're going to go with Geechee Gotti. You're going to go for explosiveness. You're going to go with jaw drop on the floor when you hear some of the things he has to say, you're gonna go with Nitty. This battle is going to be a war from start to finish. This battle will show who truly is the leader of this new era. I like to spin the block on this one. URL, I don't know if you planned this, but if you did, you've done an excellent job. You've done an outstanding job. Before $100,000, I need all that. I need all that. If I'm Geechee Gotti, I need all that. There's no reason I don't believe I can't win. I do this week in and week out. I'm literally battling almost every week. I got bars over Big Brother Crip Talk. Hey, and here's the thing. I believe that too. And honestly, I love the run that Geechee Gotti's on. You talking about 3 years of consistency. I think losing to Nitty obviously is no knock on anyone, especially for $100,000. But that man is a single father with multiple daughters. Multiple daughters. He's about to go crazy because I think he knows what he has to do in order to win. He knows he has to go crazy. He can't leave it up to the fan vote. If it goes to the fan vote, Geechee Gotti will win every time. Nitty has to clearly beat Geechee Gotti. He has to figure out Pandora's box. But I'm interested to see. More so, man, make sure y'all pull up with me this Saturday after the part 1 of NOME. I'll be going live immediately with bars, recap, reaction, opinions. I'll actually be with my guys, Weed and Battles and Cola from Black Compass Media. We're going to get busy here on the channel. Next Tuesday, I do have Jada Nightwing. I do apologize again for, you know what I'm saying, what happened with Fonz. Again, when personal issues arise, man, I don't question it. I don't question it. And for Fonz, that was somebody who was doing the promo up until about 30, 40 minutes before the show. So, like, I got nothing but respect for Fonz. I appreciate him letting me know what was going on ahead of the time. For y'all, man, I definitely appreciate y'all rocking with me. My 1 year in battle rap is coming up, man. My 1 year in battle rap is coming up, and I'm looking to celebrate. So we might do a special show. You never know. Peter Lewis, if Geechee wins 3-time champion of the year, he is the GOAT. I mean, you could definitely make that argument. I already made the argument that he deserves to be on Mount Rushmore. So, you know, that's where I'm at with mine. But I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Make sure that y'all sharing the broadcast. Hey, man, my goal by the end of this calendar year is 5,000 subscribers. Right now I'm at 3,100. So I got about 1,900 subscribers to kind of follow. So make sure that y'all sharing the broadcast. Continue to rock with me. I'm going to continue to rock with y'all. I'm going to show up and show out every time I cut this camera on. I appreciate y'all so much. This is Temperature Check. I am your host as always, man. Mr. Check the Temperature. Like, comment, subscribe to the channel. And like always, we just getting started. Be tuned, man. Jada Nightwing coming up next Tuesday. NOME this weekend. Panic Room 5 this weekend. We out of here.